Morning everyone. Well, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I say it's a good morning, but it really isn't, because I pulled up yesterday after I got back, and as I pulled up on my driveway, I saw some steam bellowing out of these two vents, and I thought, oh my god, my car's on fire. But no, it wasn't. It was steam. And then I saw this, and there was a water, just, well, I don't know what it was, some pinkish fluid coming down halfway down the passenger side. It's like its water's broke. So I don't know what's wrong with it, but I've called the AA, and yeah, I suppose the positive thing is that at least it broke down on my driveway and not in the Peak District. So that's good that the car didn't let me down. Made sure I got home nice and safe before she broke her waters. I wonder what that is, but yep, it's going to get recovered by the AA and taken back to Jaguar Chiltern. Just when I think I'm out, she pulls me back in. So the AA have just come to recover the car. And has it been towed before? Oh, Carol, why you treat me cruel? But yeah, just going to get recovered on that and go off to Jaguar Chiltern to get it sorted out. We've discovered it was an O-ring on top of, at the bottom of the V of the V8, and yeah, it's basically supercharger needs to come off to replace the O-ring, I believe. Mark will tell me more once he's had a chance to look at it, but for now, it doesn't look good. It sounds like a very labor-intensive job. See, more coolant pouring out. She's weed herself getting onto the actual truck. So yeah, thanks for that. Left a little puddle behind. Off she goes then, in a trail of her own coolant. When I got to Jaguar Chiltern, they showed me this hose, which is under the supercharger, and it had a split in it, and this was the actual culprit. This is not the only hose which is hidden and concealed and is in the hottest part of the unit. There's also this one, and there's also another one, this one. So in total, there's 3 hoses that I had replaced. I also had to change this coupling, which goes on an air intake, and as you can see from this picture, it completely perished, which may have been letting air into the system, so unmetered air, which is not good for the car. So this also needed to be changed. Now, Jaguar don't really sell this separately. They sell this whole unit, on which, where it's labeled 5, where the actual rubber coupling goes, and well, luckily Mark had a rubber coupling that fits that, so I didn't have to replace the whole part, and he was able to just replace the rubber bit because the rest is made out of cast aluminium. So I had to also get that done, as well as those 3 hoses. Okay, let's fire it up. And she's back. Sorting herself out, getting the air, water and fuel mixture right. Come on, mate, you can do it. It's time for a test drive. Drive her home from here. Yep, a place I've been visiting quite regularly, and that's the story. Done 4,734 miles, which is quite good going in 4 months. Quite pleased with that. And yep, averaged 21 miles per gallon. Average speed 38 miles. It's got 105,000 miles on the clock now. You can see the revs are starting to settle down as the air, water, fuel mixture starts to balance out. And yeah, let's go and drive it home. Hopefully there'll be nothing to report. So what's the work that I had done this time? So basically they checked for a coolant leak. They had to remove the supercharger and replace 3 coolant hoses. So one that was actually burst and the other 2 while you're there. then refit the supercharger, and then they had to make up that new intake pipe and seal and fit that. And that all of that, you can see this is the parts bill. So the parts themselves weren't really that expensive, but it's just the labor total was £500 because it's quite a labor intensive job. And that gave me a total of £794 this time out. And yeah, come back from Jaguar Chiltern, just picked her up, and yeah, nothing to report on the way back. Car seems to be running fine, normal, temperature's all right, pressure's good, and yeah, I'm glad to have her back, and she's now right as rain, and I'm pleased that now I've had those 3 hoses that are hidden replaced, and it gives me extra peace of mind that I'm not going to have at least those 3 hoses that are exposed to the hottest part of the engine go on me or fail on me because they have 100,000 miles on them, because they're brand new original OEM hoses now, and they should be good for another 70,000 miles. So I'm pleased with the fact that I've added a bit more life and an extended lease of life to those parts, and yeah, that's really the name of the game for me, and I'm glad that I've kind of got it sorted and back running the way she wants, with even more parts replaced, which can only be a good thing.